We are going to talk about essential fatty acids today, linoleic acid and linolenic acid, and we are going to examine why they are essential. As we had discussed in an earlier video, that essential term is applied to those which cannot be synthesized in the body. For example, 8 amino acids are essential because they cannot be synthesized in the body and must be taken in the diet. Whereas non-essential can be synthesized in the body. The same logic applies to fatty acids also. Essential fatty acids are the ones which cannot be synthesized in our body, namely linoleic acid and linolenic acid. These two are essential fatty acid. The rest, non-essential, they are called because they can be synthesized in the body. So we are going to examine why these two cannot be synthesized in the body. What are the limitations in our body which prevent synthesis of these two fatty acids only? For that, we will have to just have a look at the basic structural design of any fatty acid. As you can see here, it consists of a long hydrocarbon chain, and the word represents a carboxyl group, which is at one end of the chain of the long hydrocarbon chain, and omega, that is a methyl group present at other end of the hydrocarbon chain. Long hydrocarbon chain, it can be 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 carbons long, and our body can synthesize any number of long chains by sequential addition of 2 carbon units at a time. What I mean to say, जैसे 10 carbon, 12 can be made, 14, 16, 18. Sequential addition of 2 carbon units can be made very easily. So that is not a problem. So this is 18 carbon saturated fatty acid without any double bond, and this can be very, very easily synthesized in the body. Problem comes with double bonds only. The first double bond at the ninth carbon position can be introduced by our body. Ninth carbon atom means between carbon 9 and carbon 10, starting from carboxyl. Start counting from the C terminus end, the carboxy terminal end. The first double bond is always introduced at the ninth position, and this can be very easily done by the a desaturate system in our body. The desaturate system can do it. So 18 carbon fatty acid with a double bond between ninth and 10th position. This is called oleic acid, and this can also be synthesized in our body. Therefore, it is non-essential. But here comes a problem. Our body cannot introduce a second double bond beyond ninth carbon. You know, ninth tenth के बीच में first double bond है. The desaturate system cannot introduce a second double bond beyond ninth and 10th one. Okay. So linoleic acid contains a second double bond also. The second double bond is between 12th and 13th carbon atom. Okay. This represented by blue. Our desaturate system cannot introduce this second double bond at the 12th position. And this is structure of linoleic acid. Linoleic acid, 18 carbon long, first double bond at 9, second double bond at 12. So since our body is incapable of introducing this double bond, so our body cannot synthesize linoleic acid. So therefore, it becomes essential fatty acid. What about the second one, linolenic acid? It contains one more double bond 9th, 12th तो लिनोलिक एसिड था. It contains a third double bond at 15th position. 9-10 के बीच में, 12-13 के बीच में, 15-16 के बीच में. And as we said, our body cannot introduce double bond beyond 9th carbon atom. So this double bond also cannot be introduced. So the sum and substance, the sum of the story is that these two polyunsaturated fatty acids cannot be synthesized in our body. So therefore, they become essential fatty acids. And essential fatty acids, polyunsaturated fatty acids, they have got a variety of roles to play in our body, a number of roles that we will cover in some other video. Today, we are going to confine ourselves to nomenclature also. Just one point, if we start counting from the omega terminus, then 1, 2, 3, 15th. 15 becomes 3. So this is now omega-3 fatty acid. Linoleic acid is omega-6 fatty acids. They have got enormous dietary significance, which we are going to cover in some other video. One last point, arachidonic acid has erroneously been described as essential fatty acid, but it is not. It can be synthesized in our body, provided linoleic acid is available. By a series of steps you will learn later on, it can be linoleic acid can be converted to arachidonic acid. So strictly speaking, arachidonic acid is not an essential fatty acid. So that's all. Today in the video, we have tried to see why these cannot be synthesized. So thank you very much. Cold winters don't seem to be abating. And as I said, political atmosphere is very hot still. And a person of my age and feels more cold. Try to find out what's the reason. My age is 34 years. You don't multiply it by 2. Thank you.